What's going on, guys? Back again with another video. Today we're going to be playing some more Minecraft. And yeah, if you remember from the previous video, I started working on something over here that I think is going to be very interesting. And yeah, I started a little mining area, and I am working on this now. So yeah, not much for commentary right now, I guess. Not much worth commentating on, I suppose. But yeah, basically I'm going to build this like new mega village, basically. So yeah. I apologize for lack of commentary. I'm not feeling like super into the commentary mood right now, I guess. I'm feeling like, I don't know. But I felt like playing Minecraft, so, you know. Figured I'd play this. You know, that's the thing. Like, whenever I get into the mood, like, unless I'm like playing with friends, because like all my friends will just play on Bedrock. But it's like, me personally, like if I'm by myself and no one's around to play Minecraft with me, and I feel the mood to play Minecraft, I just start one of these videos. Just start doing one of these videos here, and oh good, we finally got another grass plot. Wow, that's great. I mean, I know most of it's gonna be dirt path anyways, but you know. Do that. I want this back part of the grass though to be or the back part of the dirt to be grass though, so. But yeah, no, like if I'm in the mood to play Minecraft these days, it's just kind of like just start doing a video when I'm not busy with other things like work and school and such. But fortunately, I won't have much more school left to do. The time for me to graduate college is coming to a close, so that's exciting. If you could tell by the obvious excitement in my voice. I'm very excited. You know, you all know, who watch me, you all know I have a very exciting voice. I don't know, someone in the comments told me I had a very calming voice. You know, I've never actually had anyone tell me that before. I just kind of looked at it and kind of laughed about it, because it's like, you know, like, I'm glad you think that, but like, if you met me in real life, you would not think I have a calming voice, because like, I talk very monotone on these videos, but like, I don't talk like this in real life. And honestly, like, even like when I'm playing with my friends, like I don't talk calmly. I'm like, I'd be like in this scenario, where'd it go? I'd be like, guys, there's an iron golem chasing after me, but it would be like 1,000 times more excited than this. Whereas like when I'm talking on a video like this, it's just, you know, very monotone. Can't really help it. like I say, I'm not a very excitable person whenever I talk and do these videos on my own. You know, there's a lot of people out there that can, and they're the ones who do really well on YouTube because it's fun to watch people who get excited and stuff. Like me, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Put the scalp in here, why not? It can technically be food. I'm gonna grab this steak out of here as well, because no, I'm not. I'm not gonna grab it just yet. This mutton will probably last me for like 3 days or something. One thing I should do for a video, I mean, I say I should, maybe I will at some point. I don't know, don't get your hopes up, but maybe at some point I'll do a video like, you know, there's been people out there who have done like videos that point out the differences between Bedrock and Java, but like, I think I should do a video that gives like my personal like view on the differences, like, and things I like better on one and then what I like better on the other, you know, something like that. But for now, let's get this groundwork done, you know. This is the first step to any construction, getting the groundwork done. I don't know, like, I could have leveled out an area, but I just, like, for me, personally, like, when I'm doing a big project, I prefer to, like, just build an area out. Like, either in the air, or, which I don't like to do usually, but, like, I'll build it, like, over here, out in the water. And again, I don't know why I like doing that, I just do. It's always nice though, like, if I can get it to work where, and maybe at some point I will do this if I expand out far enough that way, but like, where it's like, you know, you're leveling but you're also building out, so it's kind of like the dirt that you took from one area that you flattened. Guys, I I had to leave my world for a few minutes, and I came back and, okay, this rain is very loud. Sleep, perhaps, or at least get out of the window. No, it's inescapable. Hold on. Let's turn the rain down to like a where it's like soothing rain, ASMR rain or something. But anyways, oh, and of course now you're gonna turn back to regular daytime. Okay. Anyways, oh, and also my grass grew while I was gone. But something unfortunate did happen. Unfortunately, I did die while I was gone, because I paused it thinking that the game was going to just completely stop, because I thought that's how it worked on Java. I was not aware that when you pause, like how you used to on Bedrock, nothing stops. So basically I fell into the water and drowned. Or did I? Hold on. Or did I? I don't know. But basically, yeah, I'm a big filthy cheater, okay? But before you call me out on it, I feel like that was kind of robbed from me, so I did bring myself back. Because, like I said, I feel like that wasn't really a fair death. Now, if I do actually, you know, end up dying for real, and have to, and, you know, let's say a zombie actually kills me or something, okay? Like, yeah, I will take the L. But, I mean, come on, that one was not fair. I didn't even know that it was gonna do that. So, admittedly, yes, I did cheat and bring myself back to life. I will not make the same mistake again, and in turn, I will not be doing that again. See, I'm honest with you guys, okay? I'm not just about to be like, you know, put all my sort all my inventories back to look exactly like how it did. You know, give myself a bunch of bottles of enchantment just to just to look like nothing happened. No, I'm gonna be honest with you guys and show you that I actually did have to go into the commands or whatever, and you know, do a little bit of hacking and brought back my hardcore world. But again, I feel like that was justifiable. If you don't believe it was justifiable, well, that's your problem. Alright, so that's one side done. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough dirt to do the other side. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know if I brought this one out or not. Let me check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's right. And even if it's not, at least it's symmetrical, so, you know. I'll make it work. So, yeah, let's continue on and act as if nothing happened there. And if anyone asks, it never happened. A little bit of rhythm going there. And we gotta go sleep. Okay. But yeah, I left the game for so long, I don't even know how far in we are time-wise. I'm not sure. So this may be a long video, or this may be a short video, or I'm gonna try to guesstimate, like, you know, how far into the video we went, how far into the video we were when I stopped, and just kind of go from there. Just kind of, you know, guesstimate what time I need to finish this video at. I don't know. I doubt I'm gonna have enough dirt to do all this. The only time dirt is useful is for filling in areas. Okay, still good. I'm thinking about going ahead and doing this pathway here, but then again, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to wait and let it all become grass first, and then I'll do the path. Yeah, definitely not going to have enough. No, there we go. Alright, now as for the floor, I'm trying to think what I want to do for the floor of the place. I might want to do it the same as the walls, just all stone bricks, you know. Maybe do wood floors. Be a little more inexpensive. And just use spruce planks. That way, you know, because like I said, we've got an abundance of that now, so, or I don't think I said that, but we do. We have an abundance of spruce wood now. hopefully we'll get some more saplings over here. They've probably all disappeared from over here, haven't they? Yep. I don't know if you can grow those trees on Podzol or not. I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I'll go ahead and use the rest of the durability on this. I hate having a bunch of tools laying around that are like just barely any durability left. You know, they just take up storage. Just useless. Up a stick. A stick. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try this. Like I say, I don't know if it'll work or not, but hopefully. Another one. Probably not gonna have enough to do another big tree. I kind of wish they'd do more. Well, I say they need to do more big trees. I guess not, though. Technically, they've got a good few 2x2 trees, and I do like the ones that are like the jungle trees and the spruce. I like how it's like you can do it double thick, or you don't have to. You can do or a 2x2, or you can grow single. Whereas, like, you know, dark oak, with dark oak, you know, you have to do like it's like you have to have you have to have 4 saplings, which is bad if you ever want to like trade for them or something. Because at some point, I want some white oak, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to travel far enough to get the amount that I need, or not so much to get the amount that I need, but just to travel far enough, you know, that I can find any white oak. Would be nice though. I mean, resin would be a nice thing to get a hold of. At some point, I want to find a woodland mansion as well. I've got a list, like I believe I mentioned in a previous video. I've got a list of different things I want to do. I want to get some totem of undying. Basically everything that any interesting YouTube channel, Minecraft YouTube channel does. And can we talk about something like how broken the Vindicators are? Like, can we talk about that? The fact that they use an iron axe and they still do like half your health with a single hit. Ooh, more copper. Wait. But yeah, no, I think the Vindicators are like broken. They're the ones that really make it a challenge going to the Woodland Mansion. On Java, it makes a little more sense because axes are a little more broken, but like on Bedrock, when you know your iron axe does like 5 damage, so that's like a quarter of your health with no armor. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. I was about to say, this is going to be like the one time I see 4 dirt on top of 1 stone. Oh well, I'm not really complaining about less dirt to deal with, honestly. I feel like mining is a little faster on Java than it is on Bedrock. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if that's true, but it just kind of feels like it.
imagine it's like all tools mine the same speed. Just like how all axes
do the same amount of speed, or the same amount of damage, but like all tools dig at the same speed. Just better tools have better durability. And for pickaxes, like, can mine like better ores and stuff like that. I will say, the decision that Mojang made to make it where like iron, instead of dropping like ore, like blocks, actually instead drops just pieces, was actually pretty smart, because now, you know, you can use fortune on iron and stuff, because, you know, for the longest time it was like, if you had a fortune pickaxe, you know, like, you could get coal, you could get diamonds, you could get lapis, and you could get redstone, because that was the only ores at the time. Well, the ones that dropped anything. But then, you know, and until copper came along. But now it's like, you know, you've got fortune, you can actually use fortune on iron and gold, which is great. And I guess it was like when copper came along, that was about when they started doing, you know, they started doing all that. You know, my question is, how far ahead does Mojang think? You know, like, do they think, like, when they were doing, like, the bees and stuff, like, okay, do we want to be able to have bees so that you can use the honey as wax on copper, like, or was that just kind of a thing they thought of later on? Like, you know, like, how far along do they think? That's my question. How far along do they plan? Plug up these little holes so no one falls in there. The trick is probably going to be getting villagers over here, because I imagine they're probably not going to want to come all this way over here. And there's going to be a lot of jobless villagers as well. That I am certain of. For now, anyways, there'll be a lot of jobless villagers. Now, these buildings might be a little bigger than I thought they would be. We're going to need a lot of resources. I already know. I'm probably going to not get enough to begin with, so. But anyways. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for this video, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe if you don't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!